Right, good evening and welcome to Black Country Blitz. Right, now I'm going to take on a job. What job are you going to take on? That big one that says industrial this one to Amsterdam. I've just kitted my truck out with the latest man truck. So what I'm going to do is use that. As you see, it's got a few flashing lights. Just a tad. It should have enough to pull it, we hope. So we'll just see. And we'll see if we can get this one. Now, every time I've took one of these, the actual vehicle that escorts us messes up. So I'll warn you now in the stream. It stops. It's where the road goes narrow and I have to go round it, and it just stops in the middle of the road. So I've done this one before, or tried to. Anyway, I'm in the man truck, as I said. I've got track IR on for the tracking. I've just kitted it all out, as I was using a Mercedes-Benz truck, but for the life of me, just day drives as well as this man truck up. So swapped it out, and everything's good. Because for some reason that man truck was just eating diesel like there's no tomorrow. I know these man truck, I'm a good wagon. Again, I could have done with changing the height. So before I get too far into the stream, I'm just going to bring this up to where I had the other one. I like to be up in the air, I don't know why. And I get that about there. Just so I can see the dials and all the bells and whistles when I look down. Oh, it is fiddly to get out of these bloody things. Right. Just enough to see everything when I look down. Oh, let's try that. Yeah, that's enough. So when I look forward, yeah, that's good enough for me. How good is that track IR? Right. Sorry, Toby, I track it, but you wouldn't have been doing that as good as that. That's for sure. Anyway, let's get some speed up. It's supposed to be going 31 miles an hour. And I'm doing 12. If that. Again, massive item. It's part of the, I think it's the heavy, I don't know what part of the DLCs this is, but heavy cargo, I think it is. I'm sure everybody that plays Euro Trucks has delivered one of these by now. I've done quite a few. I don't know if I've actually streamed this one before. Are you sure? So if I've streamed this before, then I apologise. Got it again. But streamed that much, I don't even know which ones I have streamed to which ones I have streamed. So anyway, that's not too bad. I know exactly where I've got to deliver it and everything. It's just getting this now to the destination in one piece, and that car in front, or vehicle, doing what it's supposed to do. Because it tells me to change lanes, so I'll get ready to change lanes, but he don't change lanes. So of course I'm just waiting for him to do his stuff. And if I go forward, it says I end up crashing into him, which again has to load up from a load up point. Otherwise, or I bought the delivery. Well, I don't know I bought it after driving it 4 hours in the game time, like it says it does. But we'll see what happens when we get to that point. I'll shoot off in a minute to go on other cars in me coming soon. I've done it that many times I can actually tell you what's going to happen next. So I'll let him drive off, yeah, and stay there. Orange car. Whether it's a glitch in the game, I have no idea. Now, if I can get up this hill, I'll have to wait for that vehicle behind me, which ain't the best thing to do when you're up on an hill. You've got a chance of rolling back. There you go, I've got to wait for that escort vehicle. Better not hit him. Better get this in first gear while I'm waiting for it. I think they only do this to test it. Anyway, on my way again. Scrunching them gears like there's no tomorrow. Right, so it's right on my little arrow key to go into 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11 and 12. And then I assume it's the other way, left, I go 13th, 14th, 15th into 16th here. Seems like I have one of them posh Scania or whatever it is joysticks to do the high and low gears of a wagon. To do mine by a couple of buttons, one button. Which I don't mind anyway. Tells you if I really need to be going fast anyway in me doing this, to be fair, because when you end up crashing. And I went back for another nightly stream at this deadly hour here, 4K streaming. Probably not the bestest of frame rates with OBS again, but believe it or not, I can actually do this at 4K and it looks okay. I've been using Nvidia's, but at 4 megabytes a second it's crashing on me. I just cannot understand it for the love of me. So, and that's only just 1440 at 60 frames. At least this will do the 4K at 60 frames, and that'll still be on webcam, and that'll still be on voice. I just wished all the other games that I've got at the moment would run as well as Euro Truck does. So, ooh, it's a bit closer, just our pedal brake. Because I'm doing, it says 37. I'm doing 33 and he's still out putting his foot down. I'm getting right up close to him. And that's not good. Not that I wouldn't be able to stop, because I would be able to. I've set my brakes up on this Fanatec Plus with CSC software inside the game. So basically I touch them brakes, I'm stopping on a 2p piece, bang, I stop instantly. Which does make the suspension on this truck go forward. Just a little. Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, we're heading to Amsterdam. What's this boy wagon doing in front? Come on. You have not got time to be getting in my way, arsing about. Oh, this size trailer. Right, now here we go. So I need to get over. So I'll go with him, as he says. I don't know what these pair of dickheads are doing up front. Come on. Now ain't the time to be having a crash. Right? That's it. All they are so bad. Slowed me down. Now that's computer generated trucks for you. So now I only do people online mess about and crash and whatever. It does in this mod I've got as well for altering the original traffic in the game, which it does a good job, to be fair, because it gives you traffic a lot through the day, but of course there wouldn't be a lot of traffic on at the night time. So basically it's mainly trucks of the night, a few cars in the daytime. It does get a little bit mad, as you've just seen there where the two have collided. Anyway, delivering this almighty good massive load. If I can press my button, I'll show you. That's what I'm delivering to the destination. When I get there, you can wait behind. I always ride the centre line when I've got anything big like this, so anything behind me can stop behind me until I've got it to where I need to be. So we'll have another look at it. And of course it tells you to keep it sweet, small vehicles. So it's basically just to let the other traffic go past you, basically. So it's about a smack on the wrist for driving out of the M2. It's only because that wagon wants to overtake. Well, you know, sorry, my wagon's bigger than yours today. Now where's the dial on this man truck? That's better. And I've just been driving a Mercedes-Benz wagon, and the diesel just going down rapid, absolute rapid. So I've scrapped it and got this man truck, which is a lot better. I think it's the same amount to gear, 16. I'm sure it is. It just seems a lot better to drive. Okay, I could put as many things on the dashboard and that. Take that much of a area. Over here again, tired again. So it do help streaming at this time of the dreadful morning. But it's the only time I get a bit of peace. So you can watch this at your leisure. You don't have to be watching it now. I have got the EAA map on as well. As the last couple of nights I've been doing Truckers MP, trying to get that pink ribbon jobs done, or a few of them, to help the cause. But I needed a change, so I needed to get back into the original game with me extra large map and some cars, because the last couple of nights I've been very quiet on Truckers MP. When you're driving for a couple of hours, especially when you're streaming and you've got nothing to do, it's just empty roads, I tend to get a lot tired and I get a lot bored. So at least when you've got computer generated cars, at least you've got to be doing something like stopping, braking, clutch, you know, the normal, where when you ain't got them to do, it does tend to get a little bit boring. And of course this, like I said, the mod for the traffic in this is really good. I really enjoy it. I have had some great mods on for traffic. There's one with just absolutely horrendous. Traffic jams was massive, everybody was crashing, couldn't pull out of a junction for a good 15-10 minutes. You know what I mean? That was a little too much, and I was getting late for jobs. Really, really late. Not that it makes any difference. I mean, money-wise in this game, I've got quite a bit. But, you know, you do want to get your jobs sort of there on time, sort of. but that was it was good for a couple of hours to play with it, but after that it got a bit, oh no, I'm stuck in traffic again, and so off it went. And my good friend Mark found me a good one that everybody has recommended in Steam Workshop, so I added that one, and touch wood, it's kept on working even with the updates we've had from CSC over the last couple of days. And there's nothing worse when they bring out new updates and everything don't work again. I'm like, oh no, why did you have to fix it? I've had a few problems tonight with the shaker kit that I've sit on, that vibrates. Windows update, don't know what happened, but come to start to stream. This was earlier on tonight, and all of a sudden everything I was clicking on was not working, and the shaker cushion was one of them. And after having a little look on Google, as I always say to anybody, Google is your friend, especially when you need to find something that ain't working. Type it into Google, or as in my case, I talk into Google. I use my mic rather than typing it in. And all it was a config file that was actually gone wrong, and it was giving me the error to where I couldn't load up the software to actually use. Deleted the config file, hit the exe file again, loaded up the software, and I pressed start out. My shaker cushion's working again. As you can probably hear, like the sound it makes when I go over different bumps and lumps and stuff like that. You'll probably hear it because the mic is pretty close to the cushion. Again, I am wearing headphones, as you can see, so you'll probably pick a bit of noise from the telly. I've turned up the sound down. I don't really need really loud for Euro, so you know, I turn it down, especially at night, and I like to hear how loud I am, so like everybody around me, I think I'm losing the plot by talking loud. What is it? Well, after 12 o'clock. I don't know exactly what time it is in the real world, because I call 8 o'clock at the moment. I have got another screen here which the camera's on, but I can't run it. PC ain't good enough to run. Well, it is, but I struggle. I really do struggle at the moment. So that's why I'm on. This is the only game I can stream at 4K. Is Euro, and even the settings have been toned down a bit, because I sat here last week and I was using the two versions of OBS, and the older one, just OBS on its own, not Streamlabs. Streamlabs OBS I couldn't run on this PC. It's just using too many resources. I've done everything that everybody had said on different YouTube videos, do this, do that, and still couldn't get it to knock the CPU down, because that's one of my problems. I've only got 4 cores on this PC. But the best thing about it is a 1070 NVIDIA graphics card, and again, nowadays 1070 are the best in the world, but it ain't bad. It's just the processor and only having 4 cores on this PC that's lowering it down. If it had more cores, I reckon it'd be alright. It's got good RAM. Not long ago updated the RAM in it. basically, I want this PC just for computer, just for gaming. So at the moment, most of the games that I used to play, I can't stream them as I used to. I'll either have to record them, which, if so, will have to be done. As I can, it's funny I can record in NVIDIA in 4K, but yeah, I can't stream it. And I'm doing 1440, which again, 1440 is plenty. It's good resolution. It don't look too bad. Now, is this where? Now, this is where this messes up now. Now, watch this car. If he don't, he's indicating, but he don't get over. Yeah. Now, if I go over, now he needs to go over, but he don't. He might call me a liar now. It's struggling a bit now. Why are you going over? Is he waiting for me to go over?
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Now why are you gone over? Now, do I wait with him?
Go straight on.
I'm gonna wait for him, love. Whatever it is. Come on, then. Because I've had this before now. If I hit him, I will definitely. So we'll even see that. It's him in front, so I going over. But yeah, watch this now. I'll hit him, and it'll say I've hit the truck when I ate. You watching? Now he's supposed to be up front now, clearing this out. He's supposed to tell me it's going narrow, but he never gets over. He never gets over to the left side. There we go. Ah. Very narrow this is. Now whether he'll come shooting from behind, I don't know. Or that is the end of the escort, I assure. We'll soon see. Where's that copper car taking over? No, it ain't. No, it says please wait for the rear vehicle. So, we'll wait for you, wherever you want. I've got 4 engine behind me. Here's the rear vehicle. Where's the front vehicle? the vehicle's behind me now. Anyway, let's carry on. I know exactly where I've got to go. But where's the front vehicle? Supposed to have one in front. Not in this one. Oh, scrunching them gears like there's no tomorrow. To be fair, it's out that far away. Take it round this corner, very chill. I've got to make sure that I don't hit the railings again. I've gone to park in this a few times, and there's some railings before you get to the building, and I'll get the right side stuck to the railings, and of course the vehicle behind gets so close so quickly that I call reverse because I hit him, and of course when I restart again it only loads back up to where I'm stuck behind him. So hopefully I can get this done properly first time around and not hit him. I'm sure with my, yeah, it's alright. My cushion's vibrating. I thought it had gone off there. Sometimes that tends to go quiet on us. Again, if it's going over uneven road or different kind of texture, or I hitting no hard shoulders, or anything that's going to trigger it off, it'll go off. As you've got a setting on it to turn the engine, so like the engine, you know, that irritates you after a bit. So I only have that on to start with, and then that gets turned off or turned down so low that it kicks in when you first start the engine. Right from here now, just round this corner. Slow down. I don't want to be losing this massive load.
Keep right and then turn right.
I really don't know why that front vehicle never followed. I don't know if I've still got that fire engine behind me. I did have a fire engine. And the fire engine and the guy who's supposed to be behind that vehicle, even that's gone now. Now I don't need to stop for lights, apparently. Now I tell you these set, it's the next set I normally get stuck on, so I'll keep over to this side and bugger it, and I'm knocking my antenna off my head. Oh no. Right, I've got to stop, hold on. I've got my track IR clip on and I'm just going to move my head, not the bloody laptop. Oh, that was good. Alright, 11. Ah! What gear am I in? Anytime today, don't stall. There you go. Come on. Oh, I just can't get them revs. It's going to make me go down to first gear here. At least get it out of the way. And on these them rails I normally get stuck on just past that lamppost. With all them crowd of people on the right, I keep getting it wedged there for some reason. Because I've only got to park it outside this building, as you can see there on the right. But if you don't get this angle right, you get it wedged, like I've done in the past, which I think I've done well this time, and I ain't done it. So that should be coming up. Longer green. There we go. And that's one delivered exceedingly large trailer. All the bigger the better. So that's a couple more achievements. Right, let's have a look what current job offers I'm about. So, have we got anything else? No. Ooh, that's a massive one. Jeez. 64 hours. No, I don't think that. Hold on. It's because I had to play. So let's find a destination first. Alright, let's find somewhere we're going to come from. Let's try Stokes's. Stokes's has normally got some good songs, some good things to deliver. Let's see what he's got for offers, and then we can take it from there. That's in my favour. So I've got my gears. It's any trouble when you've got more than 6 gears, it just take a bit to pull away. Of course you've got to go through the buttons as well. By the time I stop, for some reason, my truck ain't level with me. That's better. It's nothing worse than playing this game and not being level with your truck. That's to do with the tracking on top of my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that tracking so level with that truck. So wherever my hat is, that's where I should be level with, in theory. So let's just do this. Oh, that's better. There's nothing going anyway, so we're more right on that front. I'm going to beat Mr. Caravan. While I'm here, it's going to go into pause mode because another feature with this is if I change any settings in my Logitech Fanatec wheel now for Euro, it won't change them on the fly. I have to reset the wheel. No, it's something new. No, that's too much. So I've put a bit of force feedback in, and I've put a bit of spring, but that's too much. That's a little bit. Right, let's have a look what Stokes has got for us then. Right, that's taking us. We'll do this one. Yeah, that'll be a good drive. Hopefully get a skin on it. We'll do an Eddie style bar tape. Why not? One of Eddie's. We'll take this now from here all the way over to the EAA map, which is Mexico. Now this will be a good stream for this. I don't even know what I'm delivering, so I'd have a look. I just seen Eddie Starboard and thought, right, that'll do. That's the one I'm taking. We're more out for diesel for a bit. That's how I'll need it. None just yet. This trailer is a massive trailer. So that's ain't that bad. Come on, let's get big ears. That's any trouble being up high because of the bleeding traffic lights. Until they've changed. Some of them. I think they put traffic lights over there So we can do anyway.
Turn left.
And away we go again. That's this 50 mile road and I'm doing 30, so let's get me some speed up a bit.
Keep right and then exit right.
Keep right and then exit right. I don't know where we'll be. Oh!
Exit right and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
I missed it then, coming out there. As when you're playing on Truckers MP, you don't have to sort of look out for traffic. You're looking for blue dots on your sat nav. And of course, when you go back to base game, you're looking. You have to use them mirrors, man. Otherwise, you're crashing into all sorts of wonderful vehicles and things. So it's a bit of a game changer when you come back into the real game, which again, I do miss cars, I must admit. I love to see the vehicles in this. It helps you brake, clutching, you know, all that changing up and down gears. You don't get that with Truckers MP until you go into the major cities, and you know, I like to drive this game properly or play it properly, which again makes me a bad driver when I go on Truckers MP because it's just open road, there's nobody about. On that plane disappeared quickly. Place with this of yeah, you know, open motorway, I'm going to put my foot down. But if it was a little major little road, and I'm doing 45, it's only a 50 right, so I'm still within the speed limit of the game. I do try and keep into the speed limit. I mean, the truck's going down actually. 44 mile an hour in a 50 zone, so by speeding. Actually slower than the actual game itself. Now I don't know where we are. I'm at some airport again. I ain't going to look out the window because I crashed earlier on. But that was before the stream messed up and I had to delete it anyway. So I'm going to play my lesson looking through windows and driving. Tay visible. Oh dear, that's rumbling. So whatever this road is, you don't really like it. Now this will be the last stream of this. I'll make the stream the last one. So again, not one of the biggest, longest streams I've done, but it's late at night, so I do want to do another stream with another game, which will be Wreckfest. If I can, I want to try Wreckfest at 4K, see if it will run it. I don't think it will do, but we'll see. Just over a couple of games on Wreckfest while I turn in for the night. But again, this is a 64-hour delivery, so it might be an hour or two delivering this yet, we don't know. We'll see how I feel when I've done this one. If not, it'll be bed for me. And it'll be Wreckfest tomorrow.
Keep left and then turn left.
Keep left and then turn left. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, it's one of my favourite roads now to pull out of. For some reason, that's it, I can't see my dials. And at times you need to see the dials. Now what's happening here? Are we doing anything coming down? No. So I'm going to go straight out. And I'm going to force these to stop. Just like that. 12. I don't know what I'm looking down for because I've got everything there on the window. Duh. Never mind. Anyway, 50 mile an hour. I'm doing 40. I have got the speed. I'm doing actually faster than I should be. 10 mile an hour. So it's only because we're in the town, so I'm back to 50 mile an hour. Jubbly. I'm going to stay in this lane because you can guarantee every time I get into the right hand lane, the sat nav kicks in and tells me to move to the left hand side of the road. So, seeing as there's no cars behind me waiting to pass, I'm going to stay in this centre lane. It don't look like it's going to happen, so I am going to get back into the right hand lane. I think I've drove up here a few times, so I think I'm going to stay in this right hand lane and not have to worry about getting over, because we're heading towards the ferry port. That's where we're heading for, to get over to the EAA map. It's one straight road now to this place, so what I'm going to do is get that. Is it 16 gears? Yeah, it's 16 gears this man truck's got. Now I'm going to look at the diesel, so I will fill up here, so it just helps us keep going when I get over to that EAA side of the map. There's a petrol station just here. Yesterday, the diesel now, struggling, I can feel myself. Stuttering. Where's that car going? Hopefully not where I am. Can't be both going for diesel. I don't think it's going to take a lot to fill it up, but oh yeah. I think it would. Right, in third gear. It's everything this. Is that 7 o'clock at night, is it? I think it is. That vehicle behind is going to let me pull out. Let's see. We're round circle on the map. I'll tell you where we want to be at the moment, so let's have a little look. It's a sat nav. Where's the map? Bring the bigger one up, so at least we can see where we're doing. Some up and round. So from Rotterdam to Brussels, pardon me, swing ahead. Brussels. Now you think we'd be going up towards Rotterdam because there's a ferry port I can see at the top of it, so I don't know why we're going all the way this way.
Keep right. and then exit right.
Oh, right, and then exit right. I'm doing all up here.
Right. Turn right.
Go again. Nice quiet empty road, nothing on it. 7:20 at night in the game. So of course it's going to be getting dark in a minute as that sun goes down. And this is a 56-mile road and I'm doing 44, so I'm going to up the gears to 13th. If only 56, should do 14th easily. Yeah, this was 55. Just keep my foot off the accelerator just a touch. So it's steep with a 56-mile-an-hour speed limit. A few road rates now. Of course we've got some, as I call curly wheelie bends. Even though the road does say 56 mile an hour, with the trailer on, I don't fancy taking them and losing the trailer just because I'm trying to stick to that speed limit. Here we go with the train tracks. The sensation I'll get. Oh, there we go. Now that's telling me there's a train coming. I'm sure it is. Yep, I was right. I was just going to go over actually. I thought now that when the train's coming, but it is. So let's just get for the barrier. And let's watch the train outside of it. Train's coming. There it is. Stalls. Take another image. And get back in the cab because we're not on our travels again. She goes over the train tracks. Anyway, I'm away again. I'm going to stick my lights on. I've got them on anyway. And I have now. That's the blue in the cab. Ish. And it lights up. Yeah. Flashes at the front of my cabin as well. They should be going. Which again, when I'm in cab you won't see them, but if I do get a chance to go on the straight, I'll go out the cab and show you what the LEDs look like at the front. Now it's all lit up. bendy road, isn't it? Like I said. £40 an hour on these roads is plenty enough. Anything faster, you've got a chance of tipping. And boy, do I know this, course I've tipped him myself. I forgot to change the steering wheel settings this afternoon. So I started to play Euro. I'm thinking, okay, why am I tipping my truck? I've got my steering sensitivity at 650, no 620, as I do with some of the racing games. So I'm thinking, okay, needs to go back onto 900, as that's the setting I have for Euro, full 900 degrees. I just couldn't work out why I was crashing and tipping the wagon, hence why I know now. I was locking the wheel. That's a lovely sunset, eh? The sky's anyway. Now we've got darkness. Almost. Now, there's one thing about driving in the dark, at least you can see these coming from some distance, where when you play, you can't see them, like I can't see them that well in front, but I can see the ones coming the opposite way very well. That's nice. Some of the shots in this are bang on. And it does make the game playing it with the traffic, because that means nothing if there's nothing on the road. I couldn't do nothing yet because the roads are just too bendy to go out to cab view. Otherwise I'd be crashing into the sides of the mountains or the walls or whatever they are, hills. So rather than crash, I'll wait until I find some straights just to put the lights on the front. How many like indicators and stuff that I put on anyway? Nothing flash. Well, pardon the pun. You had to spend hours sitting there and clicking little buttons to get all the LED, flashing LEDs at the front of your wagon. Takes forever. And I've drove down here quite a few times to get to where I've got to go in the past. And it's that diesel ain't going down like the other truck. Something seriously wrong with that Mercedes, that's for sure. Can I do that? Yeah. No. There's my truck. It's like having a little mini disco at the front. I will do a better one when I get a chance. And then roads where we go overtake a vehicle when you ain't supposed to. 22 miles an hour, 12 gear, plenty speed. And this one truck's got the power to do it as well. Not like the other one that I drove before, that Mercedes Benz. And this guy, don't know what that sign says, no overtaking, so it does. And then got to shoot him. I seen one of these the other day, computer generated car, it was ever so funny. He went to overtake, realised he couldn't overtake, and I don't let him get back in. Hit me up crashing. Shame, mate. Shouldn't have overtook, but he shouldn't have overtook. No need to. It's like him pulling out now, and then another car coming towards you. And you know I'm being nice and letting him back in. I was like, okay. He knows I'm getting close, and he's the one who's. Okay. I'm going to turn off anyway in a minute. The bottom of this road. Come on. What's that 7th gear? Can't say they'll always do it when there's a bloody hill. It's a turn, it's just following the road around the school, remember. So I'll find out in a minute when the Saturn woman kicks in.
Get ready to turn right.
That's a turn right, job.
Turn right.
And missed it. Let's see where we're heading for. Yeah, we got on to Franchi. So keep it. Let's just change the view of that. Just to look at that as a video. I don't fancy messing up now. Traffic, but again, the road might be quiet due to the fact it's morning. So I'll pull straight out. Yeah, there's nothing either way. Along. Into this port in the dark. So hopefully by the time I get to the destination it should be light, i.e. to the other end when I'm on this ferry. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what time it is in the game though. Dark, changing the settings as I've done. 3,000 bloody buttons on your wheel. Right. Still I show every time. So now better off. So just keep it on. It's past 11 in game. So I think that might take a few hours off us with the ferry crossing. So that's then going to make the game so we're driving in the light rather than driving in the dark. I hope. Come on, truck. So I don't have to slow down going around this island. This is only me and you on the road. It does have to be going our way. I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'm going to shoot past you in your Scania. You've been man-trucked. If it's off, right, I could even overtake you. How about that? Oh, that's a piss take. And is it really worth doing it now? I'm so close to the port. I'm going on the island. So see it, mate. Amazing what 13th gear does. 12 couldn't do it, but 13th did. There we go. Oh, back into 12th. Let's get on this ferry now. Just checking a minute where we're heading for, because I haven't got a clue where's this copper going. I think he knows neither. No, he's all over the show. He probably put in again. I'm only seeming to lagging and shutting it along every time I exit. Okay, look. Don't know why it's doing that. Yeah. Right, where are we heading for? That's the question. As this does take a little bit of time. And Salvador, that's the port we're heading for, so let's hit that. Ah, David showed it. Come on. And it's in. Map. De Salvador. Telling me where it is, isn't it? No. Oh, no, no. Let's just have a look at. No, taking me that one. Hold on. Ah, right. I'll let you off. So you've got 6,000 scrolls. So it is taking me to where we need to go.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
I need to do that, chicken. I'm on the right route, hopefully. Well, let's just check the map before we get off. We did get off the right one. And how far we gotta go now? No, I don't know where it's done that for. Because we could have come and got off here or down there, and then we could have come that way. So we've still got 20-hour journey. Like I said, that'll be the last one from me, stream-wise. That's what the truck looks like up front, with all the lights on. And she's got a bit of a disco. Flash when I go left, flash when I go right. Of course, see the main beams because they've all light up. But that's the truck at the front. Let's turn them off. come on. Let's build those roads up. Wait, 7th. Turn all these lights off. I thought it would be bright when I got back out here. Now this is a lovely road to pull out of, but not. And the way you exit this, if there's traffic coming from the right, as it looks like there is, you may have for quite a bit. Oh, and you have to stop on it now. That's not good. I'm already rolling back. I'm going to put my parking brake on. No choice. Full gear. While there's no traffic, go. Boys up here. Hours. Come on, get it on.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Come on, where's the 12 gear? Get into 7th. Ooh.
Turn right.
It's got me. Scenery. And this. I'll be on the beach today. It's a lovely day, but I've been a dip in the sea. Look at that. Boston. As they say in the black country. Some of them are more res and some of them are like that one. It's really low res. Again, the higher the res, the more taxing it is on the PC. So. Anyway, stick it in there. 12 gear. Let's motor on and get this done before I go to bed. Hopefully it should be recording well. Again, I'll course it until I finish the stream. It's a nightmare. Again, I don't think many will be up anyway. Most of the people watch this the next day rather than actually watch it live. As long as you watch it, I don't care. As long as you enjoy what you see. I thought he got a Michelin sign on the back of his caravan and it's on my window. I'm losing the plot this morning. Come on. Away we go again. What we go on today is what we here. Down there, just yet. And straight back into that 12. Grab my vape while I'm sitting. We've got our first toll road coming up to. If this is like any of the others in this EAA map, I can just drive straight through. It takes me money, jobs are good, and it's normally the last one out of them all. So I'm hoping that it will be the same for now, please. I don't know. Yeah, it's the one. Get in there. Took me 15 quid, and away I go again. I wish them was in all of the ones in this game. It would be absolutely fantastic. You wouldn't have to, you know, really slow down for some of them, especially when you're going through Italy and stuff like that. Too much keep stopping and starting. I'm giving me 16 gears, I'm going to use them. See part of all. I like anything in this game, it's full of hills. I need these gears to get up. That's broke down, but also taking in these bloody arrows because these bends in this are a lot tighter than other bends in the box standard game. Oh, well, he's got it up on thingy bumps. Some of these side cutscenes are brilliant. These roads just ain't like your standard roads. You have to, oh god, look at this. Up and down. So here we go. Building up speed, as you can see. That's going off the chart, 66 mile an hour. Pedal it rated 70 easy here. Might be far away. 68. It might be a badass bend like that, which I'm on the other side of the road, which shouldn't be. And that just shows how bad this caves, these bends are. So straight down with that speed, I'm not damaging this trailer and I'm knocking my bloody head again. I keep forgetting I've got that little bit of a wiry thing on. I feel like something from an alien film with an antenna on my head. That's the only thing you have to do with the track oil. Okay. It's like being an alien. But if that's a small price to pay for having good head tracking, then I can handle that. And to be fair, this one works better in my eyes than the one that goes on my headphones. I would rather have this one, hence why I am wearing the headphones. I do sometimes wear the headphones over the top of this cap, but it's a little bit, I don't know, it feels funny with it on your head. So without them, it feels a lot better. Again, you probably am picking up a little bit of sound from the television, but it ain't much. And if it is, it's only going to be very, very low. It's like an echo. Yeah, up and around there. Just makes my head itch a bit. And this cap's been on a little bit too much, but I keep flipping, knocking the antenna thing off. Or the staple. Oh no, yeah, you had enough power to get up the hill. Jeez. Here we go again. Oh, better. These hills are really steep at times. Any other time you'd fly up these, but no. Not in this bloody game here though. Or not this map anyway. I've got to take hands off because someone's making me edge at the top. Of course, I'm going to get it back right. It's better. I think it's time to put the tube back a bit. It's getting late at night, I'll get comfortable and not find me catch. That's better. That's too far back. Oh, the joys of sitting in the console. It's bloody lovely. I wish I could say that about my paper though. It's leaking all over the place as normal. Come on, let's get the speed back up. Being Eddie's never going to get there. We're going to be on a bit of build traffic. Sarah is spoke with someone, so I assume it's straight up by the looks of it. Especially when you come down roads that you've never been down before. Although saying that, I think I've been down this road because it's not being greyed out. We're going to go up and round by the looks of it. I think we have. Oh, keep left. Come on, car, hurry up and overtake me. So the other one's trying to sneak in at 80 now. Slow down. And then up and round there. Exit right. I don't know when, every time I try and exit right, look how it's stuck to it. It's only when I exit right. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm up and round. Keep it left again. Caravan 40 out. Big wagon like me, and he's got his little caravan. I could have squashed him. That's much. It's a bit of a waiter. I could have seen the other side. Obviously not. Right, rock slides. She's down this road apparently. So tank nearly a diesel, so you know what happens now, don't you? Yeah, maybe folks. I'll go fill up again. I'll take the second one. There's another wagons there. There's nothing worse than playing this game and running out of diesel. I've done it loads of times. And that reserves diesel to stay enough. It's a nice thing to have, but it's still enough when you're playing. Come on, second gear a couple away. I'm having a bubble. Right, recalculating route. So before I got off it, I could have calculated, now I call calculated, so I'm guessing what we're doing. And then good. That's been saleable. I've done it, fill up with petrol. Right, to change the destination. Now this is where the traffic gets a little bit mental. Is it going on at 20 to 3 in the afternoon? Again, don't know what day it is in game. Something wrong with this bloody left side of the indicator. Yeah, isn't it? Don't understand that. Behind me. Say a bad thing.
Go straight up.
I'm opening up new map as well. Old and grey area. So again, I've never been down these roads then. That's how it lets you know. This EAA map's that bloody big, it'll take me ages to do this. Absolutely ages, hence why I've left it on. And hopefully if we don't get nothing to stop we going up this road, should be okay. And I can actually put this into 16 to gear. No more looking at these traffic lights or something else that'll stop them from going forward. I was going into one. So that's sign of slowing down a bit. One lane traffic. So far it's a city. I should probably be going slower than we are.
Go straight up.
And you stay there. I was going to stay with no paths. Oh, back on a busier road. I don't want to get too fast because one, I can't overtake nothing because there's too much traffic coming down, but I don't want to slow down to the point where I'm crawling these hills that much at the moment, but I will do, probably, do get worse as they go along. Right, no overtaking, no nothing, and bad bend. I'm on time, pace of driving. Come on. It has to be my way down there. I don't think it'll be a job for breakfast, I think it'll be a job for bedfest. Yeah, it's definitely be the last bit of streaming for me tonight. Or this morning, should I say. Go on. Steve put his indicator on then and they indicate across. So just now it's his bright lights. I thought that was put his indicators on. Sometimes I'm a little hard to see now he's put his indicator on. Go on. Go get you some diesel or whatever you can do. Look at him straight out. Ah, you idiot. Right. Slowness. Just to let him back in. Blah. Degenerating cars. Caused a big accident then. It's another city. I found it. My circle's getting closer. That means nothing here. Could be miles away yet. Miles and miles and miles away. It's 20 miles when I got off the boat, so I don't reckon we've drove 20 hours driving yet. Nowhere near it. I'm starting to go uphill a bit now, so if I can wang into these higher gears, build up a bit of speed. Hopefully not have these bloody slow me down. Get up on quicker. Bit of bumping because I'm going over cat's eyes as I'm going up. I've been down this road before. No, I ain't. We're in grey area. Back to single lane traffic. Slow down. 60 odd mile an hour then in a 50 zone. Small bends, and I've got these two guys that love to cut up wagons. That red one and that white one in front. So I've got the wagon and the caravan up front as well, they ain't helping. Probably make a bit of distance now if this toll road's got a thing where we don't have to slow down for anything. I don't know if the caravan will use it. I know the car will be able to. Come on. Caravan going the same way. Yep, caravan's going there. The car's either. I've got to wait. V8 sphere. Figure out how that bus gets out. That's the last thing I wanted in me. I have got some road humps, so I have got to slow down now. There's a few of these. There's the sign telling me that there's road humps. Now they don't bounce over them, but I do like that. I'll probably get a little bit uneven road as well by the looks of this. Might do. Downhill. In a few hours it's going to be dark if I already got to a destination by then. All these roads have got cat's eyes in the road anyway. So I reckon this will be, if I'm still on these roads, these will be really, really dark, seeing as they've got a cat's eyes to light up the lanes that you're in. As you can see, there's some down the side, all on them yellow lines. They're 2 lanes, because they've got 2 lanes when we've only got 1. So I'll hopefully get out of here before it goes dark. That's going to be the hard shoulder, so yeah, we'll find that. Okay. Swallowing me telly here. I'm tired. Come on, Mr. Caravan. meters in or whatever that sort of means. I don't know if that means wind with an arrow blowing the wagon. It might be. What you got behind me? I wonder what I've still got behind me. I tell you, these hills. I'm alright. Yeah, I do know I am climbing up them in this game. Especially in this map area. I've never drove up hills like it in my life. As bad as this. Just get over. It's not even on the usual indicators, that. Start to lag. Yeah. As soon as I set the indicators up, I'm alright. So I don't need to slow my screen down. Doing something to go like. I don't think that went that far away to be fair. More these bumps. Now this is stupid and I don't understand why. It makes me go all the way around.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it all the way around. I'm going to go through. Come out the same entrance. And then you've got to stop now, Mr. Car. Mr. Waggage in the zoo. I don't know why it made me want to go all the way around when I can do all the way through. I really don't understand that. That's why they. Nice little time, isn't it? Again, another one. So I have been down here because I wouldn't have. I'd have already discovered that if I'd have been down this road before. So again, this is all new. There's our destination, that round circling the sat nav. When I get round these corners, these wagons are mighty close. I'm virtually on the hard shoulder, some of these. How close that got me. There's some bombing down here.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Ground. Or texture. One of the two exactly the same meaning. I'm waiting for these. Oh, I'll do it. I need it this time. Try that Mercedes Benz. It's a proper truck. It's a mon truck. Looks like revealing another destination around this corner, I think. And whatever that or even pronounce that, I even going to try. Speed bumps as well, so I'm going to slow down for them. I should have tried to go up and round, to come out. While I got down that other street, I had to bypass all them. So I come out with that dustbin wagon easy. I don't want, I'm going to have the speed bumps. It's not an empty dog. Here comes them cat's eyes. So it's will be nice to see. If this goes really, 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 really dull, as it does in America. But in America they don't have the cat's eyes. What you're stopping for a car, you've got nothing in front of you. And so you have to put your foot down and get out of the way. Got enough trouble trying to get up the hill in these gears. Oh, that's so powerful. Very powerful. Just crawling up these hills. Literally crawling up them. Again, I'm very, 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 very steep, as you can see. Turn the offset in again. You might not be able to see total darkness. So I might have then got to the destination before it gets totally dark. I think I might be doing that. Anyway, just get me speed back up now. I'm back on the flat. That was a bit of a struggle then. Destination discovered. Oh, get off them cat's eyes. There they go. Oh. And we got speed ramps as well. We've got the full Monty down this road. And I needed some potholes, and that'll be the lot then. Lemon bright. They do really light reflective them speed ramps. Blinding you. That bright yellow. Speed back up again. For how many time we'll try to do these. On the road. Hey, that's the first thing I've ever seen. It's the cars on the side of the road. It's one of them hills. Which I'm going to struggle, I think. Come on, pulling power out of this man truck. Can you do it? danger. No danger at all. Toll road. Has it got a special one? It looks like it. You better stop for nothing. This one. This is a tractor I'm stuck behind, so a lot to do about it. I'm stuck behind the tractor, I'm stuck behind it for a bit. I was playing this game the other day or the other night, driving down a road similar to this, vehicle in front, all of a sudden it just poof, just disappears, respawns somewhere else in the game. Amazing. It's like, okay, am I in, what is it, Area 51? It just disappears sometimes. They either do what that other one did earlier on and spun round and then shoot off, or they just disappear. Crazy. Yeah. It is going to go dark on me. I thought there was a red sky. It's the bloody LEDs from the back of me, which I'm lighting up my camera. And now I've got a reflection of my door frame on the telly. See, there you go. He just disappeared. Driving off, so sod it, I'm going.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
So now I've got a clear road
Go straight on.
ahead to where we've got to deliver this. Again, it looks like there's a little bit of windy roads to get to it. Hopefully not too much. As I lose one vehicle in front, I'm getting how many coming down this road? 3, 4. And all wagons. Anyway. It's the odd car. Oh, this is a two-way road. I thought this was just 2 lanes for us then. So if I dare drive on the other side of the road because I nearly did. Oh. And we've got a speed ramp as well. For any fun. Discovering plenty of places, that's for sure. Oops, so we've got a red traffic light. Oops, and I can only go in backwards. So yeah. That's how I got stuck on that bloody speed run. Should be enough to go through here. Come on, cars. Oh, see there with his red underneath? Bad boy racer. Circa 50 mile an hour. I don't think so. On these pothole speed ramps, I wouldn't do. God, this is a mad grande. No, I thought this would be the last speed run, but no. That's it. There's another one after this one. It's the last one now. I think it is all. Yeah. There's no cat, so it's going to
Keep
be.
left, and then continue straight on. Straight on.
Oh, it's punching them gears. This is really, you rely on that sat nav woman. I do anyway. To help us get to where we need to be. Get it. Let's say keep straight on, but I'm trying to get in the line into the right thing. And all them will come probably back over again. It's just about to get into one here. On them blue car, do you think? Look at it. I can't go nowhere. It's not bubbling up. Oh, that's a mistake. Come on. Out the road. Oh, it's only a 24 mile road and I'm doing 23, so it is doing the right speed limit. It's back to a 50. And I did get my wish. The road with the cat's eyes. It's like an airplane runway, in yellow. Halfway with diesel thing should be alright. If I do get a chance though, I'll probably go over the road and go fill up again. There's the petrol station. There. Don't know what it is. A couch place. It's the one discovered. How many places discovered on this trip? I think I've discovered about 6 or 7 new destinations. Or local towns that we drove through. It's a 43 mile road, I'm doing 36, so again, no breaking no speed limits. And again. Feels like I'm going uphill a little bit. Yep, it is all. It's a bit of an hill climb. Not as big as some of the ones we've done before. Again, it's an hill. This big building is on the left. Now it's a petrol station. Should be able in. Come on then. Still got speed 37. I'll change to 15 so he puts his foot back down again. Gets out my way. That's only a 37 up there. Could be due to the bad bends. It's because there's no lights. Could be one or the other. Because all it is just a massive dots. Let's go back to 50 mile an hour now. Come on, car. Slowing me down. It's a 50 mile road. Making me do 31 mile an hour on 50. It's not good. To be like a tank at me and just roll over them. Probably does having this anyway. I'll go to another place to school. That's it, hey, turns off, thank God for that. See ya, mate. Stick to drive me to a Sunday. Sterling Moss is up in front here. He ain't messing about, he's put his foot down, he's gone. Remember this is it, up in front. 46, 50 again. High speedy. I probably will do in a minute because I'm going downhill by the looks of it. I don't tip that wagon over, I don't care a shit. Following these little dots as much as I've gone. I'm hoping that that destination I ain't that far because I chose not to fill up. I think I might have made a mistake there. I might fill up at the next petrol station. So I'm going through quite a lot of different little towns, and that ain't getting no closer. It is, but it don't look like it. Very deceiving when you're playing this, that round circle. I do believe that's quite some distance away. So I'm going to fill up with diesel. Gotta slow down, use the speed ramps. For me anyway. And luckily there's a petrol station at the bottom of this road. I do Blitz on the other side though. I'll show you that thing on usually pop off to the road, fill up if I can. Oh, it's actually my garage, one of them. I'll buy the garage just so I can fill up with petrol. Come on, in you go. No way, yeah, that one too. Come on, roll over it. It does that sometimes, and it'll let you upgrade your garage. Upgrade it then. And mind uprouting or rerouting. And you want to upgrade it. So I'll come out of here. Now hit the wall. I've still got that trailer on. Just about. And just fill it with diesel, man. Boom! Here we go. Like I said, don't be sitting next to a window, which is there. Plug in. Anything coming down the road? At least I've got the diesel in here on. I'm definitely going to contact between now and get it to the whole place. Oh, the speed drums are in this one. What's the issue? Oh, there's some banners, bendy roads going up here now. Look at these coming up. That's the ones just past this petrol station anyway. Them are proper windy roads and bends. Some 10 kilometres, whatever that is. Could it be hills, bends? No idea. These arrows are enough to give away to how bad the road gets. More like it. I see that me and now I am driving up some badass roads. Especially with this EAA map anyway. Map EAA. This is a map petrol station. Oops. Take this wagon now. I wish to know where half the signs meant. I really do. Because some of them are really easy to understand, and then there's others I'm like, well, okay, I wonder what that means. But I suppose it would take for ages to have an English way of doing them. I'm going to slow down. This is road brakes. And you never know what's going to come the other way, even though it's night time and they're going to new traffic's like virtually non-existent now. Speed ramp, slow down.
Go straight on.
Leaving a car in the street. Never mind. Driving.
Go straight on.
Straight on to the speed ramp. Again. And another bugger. Even my house, my brakes after I get a bit of them. After I've been sat on this for a couple of hours. As long as we're in your backside, a good workout, anyway. Oh, here we go. Potholes. Jeez, this is what I need. See, they so much the potholes is the damage it causes to your wagon. Thank God for that. They go on for hours. There's a stretch on one of these roads and it's just like 2 hours. I'd say that was. It's a good 10 minutes. It's like a big straight like this and it's just potholes. It's like, jeez, where's it going to end? Hopefully we are no more. Look at these windy roads, man, there's loads of them. This one feels like I've been driving forever. And it was only 64 to start with. And it's only 20 hours drive when I got off that boat. So I don't know why it's took so long as it has to do 20 hours drive. Normally do that. I don't know. Over an hour. It's probably because of starting and stopping with all these things in the road. Slowed it down. Petrol stop, stuff like that. Go about terrace and all that. No. You can see there. Come on, game. I don't want to be falling asleep at the wheel. Especially not when I'm streaming as well. Yeah, I'm nearly there. I keep telling myself I'm nearly there. Come on. I've lost my right settle now, so I can't even see where the destination's supposed to be because it's gone off the screen. Bendy ass windy roads leading to wherever we've got to be doing. Yeah, some tight bends, so just when you think it's straight, it ends up being a bend. Oh, look at these bloody speed bumps everywhere. I don't know the city. Can't wait to play this back and see how many cities I actually uncovered leading to get to it. I tell you, because there's quite a few. And so it's still some distance away. Come on, boss. Starting, bloody stopping. They make traffic lights as we know. Just flashing. Sort of giveaway. You have to stop. Stop. Look at these. He's slowing down for him, but it's affecting him like it's affecting me. He ain't getting that motion. Not even with his truck and with the bus bouncing up and down, but he's slowing down for him. So, it's all good. Going down, so what goes out must go up. Probably be a minute. Aye, not got a speed ramp, about that. Oh, Christ, he's sitting on the street full on him. I'm saying I'm alright to have him in the game, but not every 200 yards. Space them out a bit. Yeah, it's called tech much more. I'm getting sick behind this bus. I'd have to blast. Because he's preventing from me from putting my foot down a little bit more. Get in here quicker. That's a badass bend if I'm just in that arrow pointing that way. It's going to be a 1 out of 10. 10 ways. I'm hitting them cancels. Every time I hit one of them, that's that rumbling you're hearing. I'm doing 44 and 50 at the speed. It does. Just don't feel like I'm getting now closer to that round destination. So I just feel like I'm going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Slowly adding a little bit of road every time I get close. Come on. I hate bringing that big map up, as you already know. People that follow the channel, I hate bringing it up. I only do it when I know I've got to go somewhere. And I need to know how long we're going to take. But if that hurry up, I'm going to pop it up. Just have a look to see how much further I've got to do, because I want to get in bed. I am so tired. Again. And this is preventing me from going to bloody sleep. That's any trouble when you take long journeys on. I feel a bit knackered, as I feel at the moment. Oh, look at it. It's going on even down around here. Surely it's got to be coming close to the 13th speed of it. Depends on as bad as I'm thinking those. I am. It's a bit the ass road. I can just see. Ooh, slow down a bit. Ooh. A bit funky then. So in here. See red lights all flashing. And stop signs. No idea. No idea what that was. That's something flashing right there. Maybe there was the thing to stop me at the moment. I see that one vehicle coming towards me. Side the road here. Again, something else to this game. This one do sometimes get cars coming at you the wrong direction. Oh, another place discovered. And another set of speed bumps. Keep going. I should give me stop speed, but it's middle of the night, there's nobody about, there's only me on the road. Okay, and him. Gotta slow down there anyway, unless I want to break me in. Hit me back. There always is the thing about not turning on the caution light, but it wouldn't be the same if I turned it off. So. Oh, come on, boys, don't need this. Why did you have to pull out in front of me? See what it put me tonight. easy going. Ah, police are waving me through. That's weird. Oh well. I'm going to go in just to go round. That makes sense, but oh well. My headlamps. Thought there was someone coming towards me then. So it's about mine. Oh, come on, let's get it done. Surely could be that much longer. Really, really cool. I open it's just round that bend, bit of straight and then in the town or whatever. Now if I hadn't filled up with diesel, we would have run out. We definitely would. We wouldn't have got this far on half the tank. Because we've done. We're nearly down to 3/4 now, I think. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm on the other side of the road. Get over. There's no cars. I want to be losing him. I really want to get it done quicker. These bumps. Brake just as I hit that bend. I do believe that this could be coming very close now. Once we get round this bit of a bend. It's no good. Yeah, daylight again. All the street lights should have said, that's what I meant. Another one. There must be at least 10, 15 places I've discovered on this journey, easily. One mate, and another one. Everywhere. Still no sign of getting close to it. I don't know if that ring's got the bigger ring with round it as well. That's when you're getting close to the city that you're delivering to. You get one ring and you get another ring. Sure, it's a massive one. It's two. I reckon it's out that far up here now. They're not going to stop the stream and go to bed. See us all tomorrow. There goes another place discovered by the looks of it. Thanks, Buzz. just what you needed to do is get out of the way. Rio de Janeiro, it's moving, well, heading towards 72 miles an hour. I'm about to scan it dealer. Wait for another time. Man's on a mission to go to bed. Oh, the car crashed in the middle of the road. And I hit him. Look at that, eh? Oh, driver. Never hit him. Just weighted down the bottom of there. It's a reflection, so it's good. Pity it's night time, so I can't really see it. He's a tractor. Could be bad, I could be behind him. Would have got mine harvester. Come on, where am you? It's the longest 20 hours I've had to drive. Again, to get to a destination. This is 20 hours. Sounds like 40 hours. And still there's more bendy and ass roads. Got a feeling this is going to be a place just off the heart of this sticks, this place. I don't think it's going to be a village or town or whatever. I think it's sort of around here again. Just going uphill, come on. Oh, getting them gears, one. I've stalled it. No place to be doing it. Tell that fatigue's kicking in now. Oh. I can say what goes down must go up. Hopefully this is the last hill, and hopefully it's all downhill from now on. Please, let's get to this place quicker. So tired. I shouldn't have took this big one on, but I'm glad I did. I hope it's straight well as well. I feel like it's jiddered and juddered at times. So, we'll see. Come on. There you go. Scrunching them gears big and proper. Is this the last place for this? I don't believe this. Look at it, still no bendy roads. What's it on? There's the lights. There's a standing for. I'm not having an issue. I'm told to be standing there waiting for traffic lights. Look at this. That's the joke now. So, let's see it. So now I've gone straight right over it. It's not working. It's got to be up here. Again, going uphill again. So, slowly. I don't know that dark it'd be like by the time I get it to where I'm supposed to be going. I talk about Royal, what's his name? Royal Orbison. I drove all night. What the other no? Didn't chase the palm trees. Come on. The night needs me still trying to get to the place. So I'm going to have to fill up diesel again. Feels like somebody's moving the goalposts, as they say. It's 6:30 in the morning. Another 5 or 10 minutes, you'd be bloody lighting again. Drive all the way through the night. It's 7 o'clock. Oh, they don't tip the wagon. I just lost it there. I'm really upset. Come on. No speed bumps. Another city, not the one I need to get to. Right, don't stand in the middle of the road when you're on. Okay, this late. I can't get now faster. Go on, keep going. They'll change lights. Go on. Satellites on there, things. Right here and there. Temporary traffic lights. Let's see. Now, of course, if we round thing at all, it's totally disappeared now. So it's over there. Now we're close for diesel off the tank. Oh my god, don't make me slow down again. Chances of being on these roads, sorry. I do believe in getting there. I think it's just down the bottom of here. Oh, please. No, still more bendy ass roads, look. You've got that and then it starts to bend again. Jeez, how much longer? This should be that one hell of a journey, this is. Or one hell of a delivery, should I say. I wish all this blowing the traffic war in there. Because you've got to make me slow down again. And I still ain't nowhere near that. I know I ain't. Until it's boy I'm in them bendy roads. Close to get at least another 2 cities to go through. When we get to it. Screws the gears. And they look like cool when you're picking them on the map, but when you start actually driving these destinations on this EAA map, they're going for bloody ever. Absolute ages. Which ain't a bad thing if you ain't tired, but when you're a bit tired, it's going to start to get a bit, you know. There's one thing about with this EAA map, I can't say where you got no variety, because you're all over the place. Oh, come on, again. You really are. You're up round bends, down bends, up hills, all the things you've never been. So, the third or the first? Finished? Okay, so the M actually agree with you. There's to be 75,000 speed bumps to get to it. ain't no eggs in the back of that trailer because I'm knackered if there was. Go on, car, because I don't fancy eating a cone because they'll all knacker me through eating a cone. It has to be an elderly phone kill. Now is that still more bendy round roads? It is all. I just don't want me to go to bed, does it? It does. Oh, watch out for tractors. That's all I need now is to get stuck behind the tractor. I want to get to it. Now if my luck it will up. Come on, let's get around this bend and no tractors. It's about 13th gear. Let's get around this bend before the tractor pulls out. What's this? Oh, I've got one up in front there by the looks of it. It is one of they want to be a tractor. So I'm going to have to take the potato wagon, it's a plus spin wagon. Oh! What happened then? Something they like that then. Whatever it was, it nearly lost me in the wagon. Ooh, how we doing that? I don't know what it was. I don't want to leave, even though I'm tired, I don't want to lose the wagon. I nearly lost it, I don't know what happened there. Something speeded up. Something there, I pressed my foot on the brake and poof, just went. Three bumps on the roads. Still one of them. There's different places, Recall Mom be one of them.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Reroute.
I go roundabouts up in Morgan. Going up here, Aaron. When you can find the right gear. They even proper roundabouts. I'm not going to get to where I'm supposed to be going. And hopefully this is the last bit now. Come on, oh my lord, look how many rounds. I'm going to have to get it in a minute. This is surely aeroid. It feels like I'm driving further and further bleeding away from it rather than getting close to it. I had that morning come up here that our customers expect our deliveries on time and stuff. So I'm still probably toying because I heard that come on. Kick some kind of turbo and go. I'm not hearing nothing. Which is a bonus. That's petrol station, so I'm going to fill up with some diesel just in case. It's best to be safe than sorry. I don't know why I'm stuttering at party when I put my indicators on. I don't know why. So I'm going to be pulling out here with my indicators on. Oh dear. Come on. Please be round this corner now. Just got to shoot out there. Because them indicators are making me do. Kangaroo juice. Oh, look at these. Bloody. Has to be up. He'll do it for the last bit. Has to be. Go out to find out what I'm delivering, you know. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo what I'm delivering. Talk about being out in the sticks. I ain't got a clue where I am in the world. Oh, it's South America. Mexico somewhere. I'll get back on a straight road. Or a level one. Don't tell me that's the end of this road. No, still more bends to go. On these titty islands, which is proper island this time. Around this one. The other one I couldn't. That's good. Because I do believe this is the end of the road and bed is here. At last. Please let this be the end of it. Yay! Thank God for that. Turn left. Is he? Thank God for that. They even told me to turn left. Yeah, I made it have that. I couldn't even be asked to delivery. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. What was the delivery? 50 hours. So good. Oh dear. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Till tomorrow, keep it real. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, as we say in the Black Country. Ta-ra!